What's up, everybody? It's We're here, and I'm back to give you guys another top speed tune. This is gonna be yet again another requested one. You guys requested. This is gonna be on the 177. This is pretty good, honestly. It's not as fast as it was in GT6, sadly, but it's still pretty fast, honestly. For a lot of the cars that it normally can keep up with, it's pretty good. It's a 267 tune. I'm gonna go straight into the settings and show you, give you guys the tune. Uh, you want the right height on the front and rear all the way down. Inter-roll bars are gonna be up to you guys. I don't really touch them anymore. The compression, you want 40 on front and rear. For extension, you want 30 front and rear. For natural frequency or spring rate, you want all the way down, front and rear. Camber, you want 1.5 in the rear and 3.0 in the front, and no toe angle whatsoever. Um, Differential, I don't really mess with that, especially on Route X, because it's not that big of an issue really on Route X, honestly. Going over to the transmission. Um, oh, uh, just in case for anybody, if I was going a little bit too fast for that, um, I'll give you guys some time to either write this down or put it on your car, however you guys are watching this. Um, but yeah, this is not that bad, honestly. I wish it was a little bit faster, honestly, like in the 270s, but I'm not going to complain about it. Sadly, you can't put a whole lot of stuff on it, like the rear diffuser. I'm pretty sure if the rear diffuser was able to be put on this, that you probably get good 275, I would say. I wouldn't say 277, not 10 miles per hour, but I think about 8 mile per hour game would be about par. Okay. Hopefully that was long enough for you guys to get the suspension. Going to the transmission, you want to take whatever the top speed is for it, for wherever it is at stock, which I'm pretty confident it's at 320, because I always went to 400. I always went to 80 kilometers higher than what it was preset to, stock wise. But now you guys can put the top speed however far you want now. If anybody was having that issue that I was having, I can do the same thing now finally, where I can max out the top speed, but don't know how well long gears will do. But after you do that, you want to go to your gears, take your final, and put it to where I have it at 2.836 from stock. And then you guys should be able to match the numbers I have right here. If you guys are having issues with matching the numbers, my best advice, honestly, because I don't know what goes on that causes this, because it should be, you know, pretty simple, honestly, in my mind. The game should not be different from how from what I'm telling you to do it to what you're doing. I don't know what's going on. I know a few people have said that they have different numbers for the gears, so this is what I'm giving an explanation for. But if you guys are having that issue, don't try to match the leftmost numbers. Try to match the rightmost numbers. The kilometers per hour peak for that gear. That's what I'm basing a lot of my tunes off of, because that's the best way to get a pretty good fine tune, I guess, on it. I guess you could say, because fine tuning is all about what you have for the top speed of the max top speed for that specific gear that you're going for. For this, it's a 5 gear setup, and even if you guys want to use NOS, if you guys are using uh, the method to give you a full bottle of NOS for 1 lap, this should do fine. The 6 gear set to 540. If I did mess with that, I would advise to move it to around 540 or 550, because that seems to be about the ballpark on most of the cars so far that can hit at least in the 26 or mid 260s to 280s range. I don't know how fast this goes exactly with NOS. I'm going to assume it goes at least 290, because I have not really raced with this a whole lot, because there's a lot of other cars. There's so much cars that there are that can go in the mid 260s and above, and a few that are in the mid 250s. But yeah, hopefully that was long enough for you guys to get the tune written down or put onto your own onto your cars. And with that, I'm gonna go out to the track to show you where it goes, or where it hits the speed and all that. It does very well on the turn. It is not that, I wouldn't say responsive exactly, because you want the car to be responsive to a certain point, so that way you're not, fishtailing and that rear end kicks out. You don't want that, of course. So it handles very well all around. It is very quick on the acceleration, but once you hit about 256, I think it is, that's where you see the mile per hour start to slow down a decent amount, and that's when you're going to see it hitting the speed, especially on the front stretch. The back stretch, you're going to hit 260 quite quickly, and then once you hit about 263, you're going to see it slow down in speed. So it's a very, very quick on getting up to speed. A lot of other cars, time to tamper off roughly around about 10 to 15 miles per hour before their top speed, and it's somewhat visible, but not exactly. But yeah, it's gonna hit about 266 into the bottom of the hill. For some reason, it was doing 266 before the latest update on the backstretch, but now it goes 267 for some reason. I don't know why. I imagine with a little bit of fine tuning, you could hit 268, possibly 269 with ideal wind conditions, not perfect wind conditions, but ideal wind conditions, because it's going to be kind of difficult to get this thing to go to 270, I would say, because 3 mile per hour gain is a huge, absolutely huge wall to get over, in my mind, because unless you can add the rear diffuser or do something along those lines to at least modify the car or do something with the suspension, you're not going to be able to do that easily. Just showing you guys right here. I would say you probably could go down the very bottom and hold pretty well. I'm not exactly sure how well it's going to hold, but it should hold pretty well. It's going to hit 267 pretty quick here. But yeah, as I said before, I sound like a broken record by now, but it's a very good car. It's not the fastest, but it's pretty good. And there you go, before the 2,000 meter mark. But yeah, this is gonna be kind of a short video. So yeah, if you guys like the video, hit the like button. Also subscribe for more videos. I post 2 videos a week so far. I'm doing the top speed tunes. If you guys have any cars that you would like me to do a top speed tune that I have not posted yet so far, put down in the comments below. And also, if you have any questions, put them in the comments below. And also, if you guys could share, we get these tunes out, help everyone else out. That's what I'm pretty much here to do. I'm giving it as much help as I can to help everyone to get into at least in the same speed area. But yeah, other than that, I will talk to you guys in the next video.